Hi guys. This is a rather odd video, I know, but this is something that I've been exploring these past few days, and I'm really in love with this. Like this theory and everything around it. I love it. It's number one for me. So this is a theory about NateWantsToBattle and his music videos. Yes. And you know me, I'm a huge fanboy. I'm a huge fan of Nate. I've done more covers of his songs than any other on my channel. And yeah, I've noticed a pattern in his music videos. A pattern that started showing right after Take Me Anywhere has been released. Well, I've noticed it like a bit during the time of All I See / Branded, but it was nothing too crazy. I was like theorizing maybe it's related to, maybe we'll see what happened to Jessica in another video, and it turned out that in Take Me Anywhere, it's not all we get, but we get a sort of confirmation, I guess, that they're all connected in a way. So yeah, let's explore this AlterNate. See what I did there? I'm sorry, I apologize for this. Let's take a look at this alternate universe that Nate has been building. Maybe I'm just reading too much into this, but anyway, this is not a possibility for now. Let's just read too much into his music videos and find out what the linear story is. So, our story begins with, I don't have my notes, so I'm going by memory. We are ignited. Yes, that's the beginning. As a child, Nate rescues Jessica from the Phantom forces. Well, from Phantoms, actually. And that's his first interaction with Phantom forces. I'm gonna explain everything about the Phantom realm at the end. So yeah, that's his first encounter with the Phantom realm. That's his first interaction with the Phantom realm, and that grants him the access to Phantom forces, which he's gonna use in his life. But for now, he's gonna forget everything or just set it aside until adulthood, where he becomes dissatisfied with his life and career. And he gets tempted by Phantom forces again. They manifest, and he's fascinated. He tries to explore them and sees the possibilities of where his life could go, what his career could be. So he tries to master Phantom forces. He learns to master them and becomes really good at them and live long enough to become the hero. But his use of Phantom forces without the selfishness of fame really bothers Phantoms. So they target him and try to kill him, but he ends up victorious. That's Heroes Never Die. And there's like a 4.5-ish part. Like smoking guns. Could be, I know it's just a jab at the LA lifestyle, but it shows that his career is going somewhere, which ends up attracting the Phantoms again, but with different motives. In Branded, they tried to lure him into their group and to turn him into a Phantom after his death. But his better judgment tells him, no, that's not a good idea. And he tries to escape, but unfortunately it's too late, and they end up turning him half Phantom, but since not completely, he just becomes sort of a robot, a machine. And in Take Me Anywhere, that's what happens. He's a machine, sort of, and his humanity is decaying, so he's trying to find a way to become fully human again. And this leads him to the discovery of the HPMG, hollow snip of memory gas, trademarked. And this discovery makes him realize it's not something that will make me human again. It's someone. And this prompts him to create the immersion tube and brand it. Yep. And his second rise to fame begins with this. But he quickly becomes addicted to HPMG and the memories of Jessica. We don't know what happened to her. I still haven't figured that one out yet, but stick with me for now. And his overexposure to HPMG becomes his downfall. And since he fell from grace this time, for the second time, but on his own, he becomes a phantom. Though unlike other phantoms, what he does is not try to attract other people and turn them into phantoms. What he does is he attracts fame-hungry people, like he was at some point, and traps them. He collects them like toys or trophies, as we see demonstrated in, ironically, Phantom, because that's exactly what he has become at this point. He's a phantom. So, the Phantom Realm, what is it? It's basically a realm beyond our own, sort of like Limbo, where people who fell from grace or sold their souls to phantoms to gain notoriety go after they die. And they, for some reason, tried to take Jessica as a child. I sort of have a theory about that, but I'm not gonna share it in this video. But yeah, that's what they do. They have access to phantom forces, which are alchemy, the art of rearranging protons, electrons, and neutrons to form different atoms, and magic, which is a form of alchemy. And those are reserved to them only to give to other future phantoms and to lure future phantoms in. Nate was not the first, maybe not, I have no idea at this point what the lore is, but he was, at this time, one of the only mortals who was not on his way to becoming a phantom, who had access to phantom forces, which is why they targeted him the first time, because revealing phantom forces to mortals, non-phantoms, would be dangerous. Like, they would all try to get their hands on it and try to annihilate phantoms this way. So it has to remain a secret, and Nate was not on his way to becoming a phantom. So he posed a huge threat to them, and that's why he was targeted and na. You know the drill. And why he had access to the first place is because he interacted with them as a child. I already said that, didn't I? But yeah, and basically that's all there is to know. I could recap everything, but that's pretty much it. As you can see in Phantom, those forces can present to a future Phantom in different ways. For the failing magician, it was in the form of a book. For Nate, when he found that, it was like a trap, like breadcrumbs of magic leading him to the ultimate trap for future phantoms that he didn't fall in and simply used phantom forces for himself. And sometimes, like it did for Jessica, just the Phantom Realm bursts open and captures the victim. There are some inconsistencies in my theory at the moment, but this is only a few days old. That's been like bugging me, and I've been thinking about that for months, but now that we have a sort of confirmation that there's a link between at least 2 videos, if not all of them, I'm really working on it, and I'm trying to find a team of other theorists and fans like me to figure out what happened to Jessica and basically figure out what the entire story is. Also, if Nate sees this and actually confirms this, I'd be so hyped. Because, I mean, wouldn't it be cool? Huh? Like, oh my god, he's an independent artist and he made like this huge connected universe with all his music videos. That's so awesome. It would be genius, honestly. And even if it's not intentional, it's just really fun to theorize about it. So yeah, that's all I had to offer today. Make sure to comment below. I don't care about subscribers or likes. I just want opinions about what do you think? Do you have something to change about this theory? Do you have other theories that come into contradiction? Do you have a theory about Jessica or Phantoms or group of Phantoms that targeted Nate in Branded? What do you think? And if you could get Nate to watch this, seriously, my life would be complete. I would be so fudging happy. And it would make my day, my week, my month, my year, and my life much more better, much more accomplished, let's say. If he saw that or either denied or confirmed it. So, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!